My name is Lori Trainer, and I'm Vice President of Operations at Assisting Hands Home Care. I've worked here for 10 years. I'm a licensed practical nurse and have been doing that for 33. I grew up the oldest of 3 children, and I was the only daughter. And 2 younger brothers. I was typically always the mother hen. They probably hated that growing up, but that was my role. And my mom also battled a lifelong struggle with cancer and had various health issues that always put me into the environment of being in that caregiving role. So it actually came very natural for me to take that as a path. So really for me, I had 2 career options. I was in high school, I was a senior, and I was either going to be a marine biologist or a nurse. And what pushed me into the nursing path was that the relocation part of being a marine biologist. It's not like that's something that we would do here in Cincinnati. So I chose to stay close to family and pursue a nursing career. The bond and relationships that I actually develop with the patients and their families. When somebody comes to an organization or a hospital, they're sick, they're vulnerable, and I actually feel very fortunate that they allow me the opportunity to enter into their lives at such a time like that and be able to come alongside and help. So I did have a client many years ago that we started taking care of in his home. He lived there with his wife. It was actually a second marriage. They had no children, and he actually got a cancer diagnosis that just literally knocked the wind out of his sails. He declined very rapidly, and his dying wish was actually to be able to pass away at home. And his care was super complex. I mean, it literally took a village of resources to get him to allow him to be able to stay in his home. And the fact that we were a part of that, or I was a part of that in making that his last wish. He actually passed away at home with his wife, surrounded by all of his favorite things. And it was just something that I remember over the years. His wife still actually reaches out periodically to me and will, just say, I was thinking back about a time. So those moments are very impactful for people's lives, going forward. I actually do, and this one is close to my heart, and it's for such a simple reason. We took care of a client a couple years ago, and truly, this man was the kindest man I have ever met in my life. He never knew a stranger. He treated everybody the same. It didn't matter your background, where you came from, what you did in life. And, I often think about him to this day, and it's like if the world had more people like him, how much of a better place it would be. So it's something that's so simple, but just how far kindness can really go. I mean, honestly, he was the sweetest man. I mean, like, it was like somebody you would have wanted to have met 20, 30, 40 years ago and just had that lifelong relationship with. He loved his family. He loved, I mean, spending time with you, having conversations. I mean, he was amazing. I mean, and he was one of our clients here, and it was so sad when he actually moved to stay with his daughter a couple months ago. But he was amazing, and it was so genuine, and that's probably what impacted me the most. It was just like, if everybody would be like that, I can't imagine what what the world would be like. So.